You know that feeling when you check your bank account at the end of the month and there is just nothing left? Like you worked so hard, you gave everything you had, and somehow the numbers still do not add up. You are not behind because you are lazy. You are not broke because you are stupid. You are exactly where millions of people are right now, stuck in a loop that nobody ever taught you how to escape. And here is what nobody tells you. The people who are quietly building wealth right now are not doing it because they had more money to start with. They started with almost nothing. The difference is they understood one thing that changed everything. Today, we are going to break that thing down so simply that by the time this video is over, you will wonder why nobody ever explained it to you like this before. Because the truth is, investing is not complicated. It has just been made to feel that way on purpose. But before we go any further, if you are serious about actually moving forward and not just watching another video and going back to the same routine, we have some resources linked in the description below that people are using right now to take real steps toward financial freedom. Check those out when you are ready. Now let us get into this. Let us start with the real problem. Not the surface version, the deep one. You grew up watching the adults around you work constantly. You watched them trade every hour of their day for a paycheck. And that paycheck came and it went. Rent, groceries, utilities, car payment. And then before you even had a chance to breathe, the cycle started again. Nobody in your world sat you down and said, hey, your money can work for you. Nobody explained compound interest at the dinner table. Nobody walked you through what a brokerage account is, or why an index fund could change your life. You were handed a model of survival, not a model of building. And then you got online and suddenly everyone is talking about stocks and crypto and portfolios, and you feel like you walked into a conversation that has been going on for years without you. That feeling, that specific helplessness, that is what keeps most people out of the game entirely. And the worst part? Every month that passes without you investing is a month of growth you can never get back. Time is the single most powerful force in building wealth, and it does not wait. Here is a number that will shake you. If you had invested just $20 a week starting 5 years ago into a basic index fund, that small amount could have grown to somewhere in the range of $7,000 to $9,000 depending on market conditions. $20 a week. That is less than most people spend on coffee. And yet most people never start because they are waiting until they have more. They are waiting for the perfect moment, and that moment never comes. So let us talk about how you actually start today, right now, with whatever you have. Step 1 is this. Stop thinking about investing as something rich people do. That belief is costing you everything. Investing is simply putting your money somewhere that it can grow over time instead of sitting still and slowly losing value to inflation. That is it. That is the whole concept. Right now, the money sitting in a regular savings account is actually losing purchasing power every single year because inflation moves faster than standard savings rates. That means doing nothing is not safe. Doing nothing is the risk. Step 2 is to start with what you have. There are platforms today that allow you to begin investing with as little as $1. Fractional shares mean you do not need to buy an entire share of a company. You can own a small piece of it, a tiny slice, and that slice grows with the company. You are in the game with whatever you have right now. The psychological shift here is enormous, because once you put even $1 into the market, something changes in your brain. You stop being a spectator, you become a participant, and participants pay attention. They learn, they grow, they add more over time. Step 3 is understanding where to put your money when you are just starting. The most beginner-friendly, research-backed starting point is index funds. These are collections of many different companies bundled together. When you invest in an index fund, you are not betting on one company. You are betting on the broader market. And historically, the broader market has gone up over time. Not every year, not every month, but over time consistently. Some of the most successful long-term investors in history have publicly advocated for index funds as the foundation of a smart investment strategy. This is not a secret among financial professionals. It is widely accepted knowledge. The secret is that most regular people were never told about it. Step 4 is automation. This is where the magic really starts to compound. Set up an automatic transfer every single week or month, whatever your budget allows, into your investment account, even $10, even 5%, because what you are doing is building a habit that will scale. As your income grows, your investment amount grows with it, but the habit was already there. The foundation was already laid. There are people right now who started investing with $12 a month 2 years ago and have turned it into a consistent contribution of hundreds per month, because the habit changed their relationship with money entirely. And here is something most financial content will not tell you. The emotional journey of watching your investments grow, even slowly at first, rewires how you think. You start making decisions differently. You start protecting your money differently. You start thinking about the future differently. It is not just financial, it is identity-level transformation. Step 5 is the most overlooked. Stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is a myth when it comes to starting. You do not get ready and then start. You start and then you get ready. The learning happens in motion. Every week you stay on the sidelines studying and preparing without acting is a week of compound growth you gave to someone else. The people building wealth right now are not necessarily smarter than you. They are not more qualified. Many of them made their first investment before they fully understood what they were doing, and then they figured it out as they went. That is the truth behind a lot of financial success stories. Action first, refinement second. Now think about this for a moment. Imagine it is 5 years from now. You made the choice today. You started small, you stayed consistent, you did not try to get rich overnight, you just quietly kept adding to your investment account month after month. 5 years from now you look at that account and it is real, it is yours. That number on the screen represents freedom. It represents options you did not have before. The ability to say no to things that no longer serve you. The ability to say yes to things that do. That version of your life is not fantasy. It is mathematics. Compound interest does not care about your background. It does not care about where you started. It only cares about whether you started and how long you stayed in. Now contrast that with doing nothing. Same 5 years, same amount of time, but the money that could have been growing was just sitting there. Or worse, it was being spent on things that brought no lasting value. 5 years older, nothing built. That is the real cost of waiting, not the cost of investing. Wrong, the cost of not investing at all. The gap between those two futures is not talent. It is not luck. It is one decision made on one ordinary day. You are here. You watched this. That means something. That means you are ready even if you do not feel like it yet. The resources we have linked in the description below are there for the people who are done watching from the sidelines. They are for the people who understand that information without implementation is just entertainment. If that is you, if you are truly ready to stop learning about building wealth and actually start doing it, go check out what is available below right now, not tomorrow, not when things settle down, right now. Because the version of you that waits and the version of you that acts are heading toward completely different lives. The only question is which one you choose today.